All right. Hi, everyone. This is Liv Johnson. We're going to go through a little bit of what's going on outside right now, a little bit of a live update because we already have some weather moving through the area. First of all, the first headline that you probably noticed today is that it's really hot. It's 80 degrees in New York. Now, we've just cooled down a little bit because we have some rain that's moving through. Now, when I did the noon show not too long ago, I really thought we could maybe be dry until like 3 or 4. We'd see some pop-up showers, but as you can see, when things are this hot sometimes, it is just so much faster that we can have some convection and things can just pop up. So we've had some storms that have just popped up, moving through the area. And when you look outside in New York right now, we're getting some rain. It went from completely sunny to completely cloudy. And we do have some lightning strikes in the area as well. Winds are picking up. We're expecting some stronger wind gusts between 30 to 40 miles per hour at their peak. Now, and we're on our 7-day right now. You can see the heat today is actually nothing compared to what we have the start of next week. It's going to be very, very hot. And you know what? Tomorrow is the official start of summer, so it's a little fitting. But yeah, there's that temperature drop that we just experienced, 80 degrees, but it was a lot warmer. We were already in the 90s for Newark and Trenton, and Belmar's still hanging on to that. I don't think they're getting a shower right now. It was probably 20 minutes ago that I got a notification on my phone that we had some lightning strikes through Jersey City. And now you can just see, it's a quick, small passing shower that we're getting, but it still packs a punch. And that's kind of what we're going to get this whole day. When we do have a passing shower, it's going to pack a punch. But I think the majority, the belly of the beast, is going to be later this evening, after dinner time, hopefully after your commute. 7, 8 p.m. is what it was looking like when I was doing the noon show. But we did have a severe thunderstorm watch just pop up not too long ago. That includes Connecticut, central Massachusetts. We have northern New Jersey, a part of that severe thunderstorm watch, eastern New York, northeast Pennsylvania, even parts of Vermont. So it's a very large system. It's traveling with a cold front, so we do get cooler tomorrow. Still going to be hot, still going to feel like summer, but it's just a little bit cooler. And it's really throughout the East Coast. We have kind of a severe watch through, down to Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. So a lot of us getting some storms as a part of this system. And this severe thunderstorm watch started at 1:25. It's going until 9 p.m. We could have a different one from the National Weather Service, but damaging winds. Okay, we can have some pretty strong wind gusts, even though most of today has been calm. You could even see hail, some isolated hail events up to maybe an inch. There's even that really, really slight risk of a tornado that we sometimes see when we get these systems in the summer. The severe thunderstorm watch is approximately along 60 miles east and west of a line from 40 miles northwest of Vermont to 60 miles southeast of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. So, this just means that conditions are favorable, as we can see when we look outside. It was a really, really quick turn of events. Throughout the noon show, every time we took a live look outside, it was completely sunny and perfectly fine. And then things changed very quickly because of just the conditions outside. And like I said earlier, I thought we could see a couple isolated storms this afternoon, but this one has moved through really quickly. It looks like it's calming down a bit just when I'm looking at our live picture. But we have more where this comes from. We'll probably see a couple isolated ones until later this evening, and that's when we get the big bear rolling through. That's when we get the most rain, probably the strongest winds. And you know what? When you look at rainfall totals, I was looking earlier, it's not that much, but it's just going to happen quickly. So far today, flooding has not really been in the conversation. That's not a concern. It's more the thunder and lightning, the strong winds. So we could see some damage with things, getting knocked over, maybe some power outages. But yeah, this is just like a little bit of a preview into what's coming later. Now, I do see on this live look some of the clouds breaking apart over the World Trade Center, it looks like. So, I mean, this will kind of be one of those quick summer storms, those things that happen from June to September. Feels like Florida outside right now, honestly. But like I was talking about too, it's cooled us off temperature-wise. So we've already dropped down to 80. On our satellite radar, you can see how quickly those storms popped up and how fast they're moving. And that's why we've already kind of moved through it. That lasted maybe 20 minutes. I mean, some of you are still going to get rain the further east you are. That's the way the system's traveling. But yeah, the storms popped up really quickly. They're scattered and isolated. And then you can see the belly of the beast, really that area of low pressure is way up in Canada. And that's kind of carrying, but we're more so going to get some storms and already have gotten some storms ahead and behind the cold front that's moving through. Now, on our 7-day, how much is that cold front going to do? Not a lot, okay? We still have hot temperatures tomorrow. We're still going to be in the 80s, the official start of summer. But we really start to warm up again the start of next week. I don't think Tuesday is going to be 101. I think that's a little outdated, but I do think we'll get into the 90s and it will feel like 101. So 80 degrees, mostly cloudy. Although when this storm officially moves through, I think we'll get back to sunshine and then we'll see some more scattered storms. Yeah, look, on our live picture, it's already, I mean, that system's already moving through the city. It was pretty fast, but it did pack a punch. That's just how these summer storms go. On our satellite radar, oh, the Yankee game is in a rain delay. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? But I think it'll get back up and running pretty quickly. Actually looks kind of nice outside now. But yeah, if you're just joining now, saw that storm move through. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch through most of the Northeast, and not even just the tri-state. I'm talking Vermont. We have Pennsylvania. You see systems moving down in North Carolina and South Carolina. On our 7-day, we have a hot, dry weekend, though, okay? So, yes, we have some systems moving through today, and we have a pretty strong storm that's going to move through later tonight. But then, for the first time in a while, we finally have a dry weekend. Ooh, and we're even cooler now. It's 77 degrees. It's crazy how quickly you can see those temperatures decrease based on the systems that move through and the rain cooling us down. Kind of nice, but it's still not going to feel nice. It's going to be very muggy all day, very humid. Tomorrow, a little better. Tomorrow, dew point temperatures in the 50s, which is a big improvement. I mean, you wouldn't have guessed it early this morning. You can see on the satellite radar that it was clear and dry, except I can't really say dry because it's been humid all day. But it wasn't raining. And then, yeah, this system's just huge. I mean, all of the tri-state, down into that mid-Atlantic, down into the southeast. Hello. Shanika? I think I said that right. Thanks for watching. I hope you're inside. And I hope that there's air conditioning. Guys, once again, though, look at Saturday and Sunday. That is good stuff. Yes, it's hot, okay? It's going to be very warm, but at least it's not going to be raining. I wasn't in town this past weekend, but I heard it rain pretty much the whole time, which is just what has been happening the past, month or so. Still mostly cloudy, 77. We've dropped, I want to say we were at 83, 84 while I was doing the noon. And we're still hanging on to those warmer temperatures. Long Island, it's a 90 in Poughkeepsie right now. 88 in Hartford. So we just have a little bit more. It looks like the city has almost dried up. When I look at the Empire State Building, and when we're looking at this view from Brooklyn, it looks like most of us are in the clear. But still, the whole day, we're going to have some rain and a few more isolated storms, most likely. I mean, it looks pretty dry right now, but the biggest part of the storm, probably 7, 8 p.m. But then it's out pretty quickly, just as these summer storm systems go. So probably be in the clear by about 10. It's hot because it's summer. You know what? Actually, technically, no. Technically, the start of summer is tomorrow. But yeah, close enough. It feels like summer. And tomorrow's actually going to be a little bit cooler. It'll be a nice start to summer. It'll feel like it'll be in the 80s, but it won't be as humid. What are we at right now? Still 77. 89 in White Plains, 90 in Poughkeepsie, 84 for Long Island, 88 for Hartford. Satellite radar, there's those little systems popping up. Some in the lower Hudson Valley as well, probably through Monticello. There's that system that we just saw move through. Of course, the red, orange, that represents kind of stronger winds, heavier rain, more thunderstorm. The green shading is just rain. And we'll get some more of those before the day is done. But as I've been saying, looks like 7 to 10 p.m., that's when we're going to get the most significant amount. That's going to be the most widespread and kind of last the longest, because what we just had was pretty short-lived. But it was strong. Hi, Rafa from Brazil was watching the game at Met S. What does that mean? No, you'd call it City. I mean, are the Mets home right now? I don't know. Usually the Mets and Yankees aren't home at the same. No, the Mets are in Atlanta, actually. The Mets are in Atlanta. So maybe, did you mean the Met? Met Street? I don't know, but we did hear that the Yankees game was in a rain delay. So I wonder if it's probably not back up yet. I hope they can get through the rest of the game without it raining, but at least it's in the afternoon, because they'd be burgers if it was 7 p.m. That would not work well. What? Oh, MetLife Stadium. Is there a word like limitation when people are typing these? No. Oh, okay. He's just. No, you're good. Okay, what else is going on? Where else are people watching this from? Hopefully inside. What's going on at MetLife Stadium right now? Oh. I should know this, but I thought it was covered. I'm not sure about soccer schedules, but I'm not going to go into that right now because we're talking about the weather. Still 77 in New York, still a bit cooler, but still really hot in other areas like Poughkeepsie, 90 degrees. Last I checked, dew point temperatures were in the 70s. I mean, I guess I don't like to do this, you guys, but I can check on my phone, okay? A lot of meteorologists really don't like checking the Apple Weather app, but sometimes if I just need a quick stat, it's not too bad. Dew point is 73 right now. That is like being in the tropics, okay? That's no bueno. Some people might like humidity. I don't know. Actually, the only person I know that likes humidity is Bianca. And something is wrong with her for that. But the average humidity is in the lower 60s. So we're well above that. Ooh, I just got another notification for a special weather statement issued for our location. So let's see what that is. National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center has issued a severe thunderstorm watch for portions of Connecticut, western and central Massachusetts, northern New Jersey, eastern New York, northeast Pennsylvania, Vermont coastal waters. So that also gives you an idea of how large the system is, how much of the northeast this is covering, parts of New England up into Vermont. From 1:25 until 9 p.m. We could still see some rain later than 9 p.m. And obviously, I mean, you can see on satellite radar where this is moving from. So it's going from west to east. So, you'll get the majority of the rain and the action later if you're out on Long Island, but earlier if you're in New Jersey. And I said this during the noon show today. I think that we could see the strongest part of the storm in New Jersey because it is to the west. So they'll get it a little bit earlier, and most of the time storms will get a little bit weaker as they move through the area. Okay, we're looking at our 7-day right now. Let's talk about it tomorrow, the first official day of summer. I don't have the little graphics up on this 7-day because usually I operate out of another system, but can we go back to the 7-day? No? Okay. Guys, I've been cut off from the 7-day forecast. We're going back to the current temperatures, which I feel like I've touched on a decent amount, but hey, we never know who's joining. And there's that satellite radar, guys. Let's watch all the little storms pop up. Okay, beautiful. What is our live picture right now? Looking mainly clear in terms of active rainfall. That actually looks kind of pretty outside. And then our larger satellite radar, which I talked earlier about, this area of low pressure that's way north into Canada. And that's where you see the most action right now. And then the cold front kind of spans the whole East Coast. So it's not just going to be us that gets this system, which I just talked about with the severe thunderstorm watch as well. That's through so much of the area. Oh, guys, I have access to the 7-day again. Saturday and Sunday, just gorgeous. I mean, 92 is really hot. I actually haven't looked at what the dew point is going to be for the weekend, so I don't know humidity-wise. I know tomorrow is going to be nice with our humidity, but can't say that today. When will Nassau County see some action? Dynamite and whiskey. Is that two separate people, or is Dynamite and whiskey your conjoined name? I love it either way. When will Nassau County see some action? I mean, the storm is moving pretty quickly, but I mean, the system that, I don't know if you're referring to the system that we just saw, that thunderstorm, because it's probably died out. It's not going to keep traveling east. With Nassau County, later tonight, I wish I had my future cast up. You guys, this is also the first time that we're doing this, so like it'll get better as it goes. But if I could go through the future cast, we could get a little bit more into that timing during the noon show, which hopefully y'all watched, I would hope and pray. When will I be back? Oh, when will I be back on TV? Okay, I'm doing the 3 p.m. streaming show that you can on Fox Local and also on our website. And like, I have a Samsung TV, so I think I get that as well. But I can't watch myself, so because I'm busy, I'm on air. But I also will probably do something in the 5, and then tomorrow I'm back on the noon and the 3. And I'm working this weekend as well. I'm filling in for Audrey. If there's storms, that means there are going to be hailstorms. We do have a slight chance of seeing some hail because it's severe thunderstorms. So, yeah, there's always that chance that it's going to be mixed in there. Not a guarantee, but when we get these severe thunderstorm watches, those include the strong gusts of wind. It includes a little bit of hail sometimes, just having that that risk. I think when it was summed up on National Weather Service, it was maybe an inch size hail. But yeah, so we could see some hail today, depending on where you are. Okay, guys, now I'm going to wrap it up. I don't know, how long was that? 20 minutes, you guys. Wow. We should have more 20-minute weather hits in our show. Okay, thanks for watching, and stay inside for today.